Hello there, imWhiskerZ back with Halls of Torment. I've been playing the game very actively since I did a first look at it, and today I want to try out the Archer, and of course, by try out I mean play it till completion, because I've been playing the game a lot. As you see, the aesthetic of it is absolutely something. I don't know, it just gives me the vibes of the old games, and I used to love old games. Because I'm not old or anything. Now, the tactic for me that I figured out so far is to get the item at the start of the game. Which is usually a very good idea, because these items, these relics, they really change how you play. And they can make or break the game. And by break, you mean completely break. Now, let's see what I have. Pickup range, defense. It's not the best, but pickup range is quite good. Another thing that I can tell you, while pickup range at the very start is not entirely useful, there is a relic that increases your damage based on the amount of enemies in your pickup radius. Yeah, I hope you understand where it's going. It can be very powerful, even with the pickup range on its own. And I'm not talking a small increase of damage, it's up to 50%, which is, well, a lot of damage. Another thing that I've done, I have maxed out my attack speed passives, the meta progression. So this is much faster than the normal basic attack speed. Yeah, I've been busy, so to speak. Now, why in particular Archer? Range damage, I hope that's self-explanatory. Now, the other thing that you want to get immediately is the stuff at the bottom, which is one of the abilities. To be honest, I have not been able to clear the game to completion just yet. So hopefully today I'll be able to do it. Ooh, this is new. So for killing a bunch of enemies or playing for a bunch of time, or perhaps doing a lot of damage or killing a bunch of elites, you have achievements. And achievements unlock these weapon proficiencies and whatnot, the kind of skill that I just picked up. And those skills are very substantial. Plus 30% damage, plus 20% attack speed. That's actually a lot. Now what I want here, I want the lightning strike. It attacks multiple times randomly, but the damage is absolutely colossal. It one-shots most things, well, apart from bosses. Although, then again, if it hits the boss, it'll not have a lot of health left. Let's see if this guy is an elite, not the boss. Critical hit and critical damage. Sure, go ahead. Yeah, so look at the missing health. That's one lightning strike. It has like a truck. So in an ideal world, I kill all the enemies that are near me and let the lightning hit the boss. Okay, yeah, an elite, yeah. And I got another skill. Now, what do I want here? A phantom needle. A fast needle at nearby enemies. Yes. Very quick attack speed. Not a big damage, but you can actually scale it up. So now, from the very get-go, 3 minutes in, I have 2 abilities, which are actually quite powerful. Movement speed. What do I want? I want more damage. Though, yes, movement speed is also very, very powerful. Now, another thing. I have not actually encountered an item that somehow, some way interacts with movement speed. I might need to play the melee class, because I only tried it once, and since been playing with the Archer, because I like the Archer. And something tells me there's going to be a mage available in the full release, or perhaps the early access, because this is the prologue. I think it's actually also a demo that's free that you can try out for yourself. Haha, on Steam, called Halls of Torment, Prelude. So yes, absolutely no cost to try it out, and the game is awesome. What do I have? Attack speed, absolutely. Of course, another thing, I'm moving around, and there's a reason for it. You see those barrels and braziers? You can actually find a location with lots of them around you and just move in between them, because those things, they reappear. If you move away for a bit, far enough, and then come back, they're there. You can break them again, and, well, you know, they're still there. Now, I think it is way too early for the second delete. And the second delete actually drops you... Ooh, that's a little bit nice. Drops you another item. So, assuming you went up and got the item at the very start, you're gonna have two. And, you know, items are very strong. My personal favorite is more attack speed per enemies killed recently. Up to 50%. That's a lot of attack speed, I can tell you that. What do I want? Critical damage bonus. And of course, similar relics like that also have plus 20% damage, plus 30, plus 50% damage or attack speed. That's very, very substantial. And if you look carefully, these are orange enemies, oranges. They don't approach you from the front. They move away if you approach them head first, head on. But actually, if you turn you away from them, they actually try to creep up behind you. Very interesting. And more charge speed, absolutely. The lightning is very powerful. Okay, it should be in the lead right now. Oh, there it is. Oh, he got struck by a lightning. It hit so hard. Now, the order of the day for me is to find a brazier. And there it is. And break the brazier. And let the elite cook in the fire. Come on, cook, cook, cook. Till you sizzle. Good stuff. And that's most of the elite's health gone. You can do it to all the elites. Oh, more projectiles. I like that. I want more. Attack speed of projectiles. You know what? Projectiles. So, with projectiles, you actually become more like a shotgun. And it is very, very powerful. And look at us, a second item. What do we have? And more health, more regen, not interesting. Base crit chance. How much do I have? How much do I have? That's a good question. I think more attack speed when attacking and more movement speed when moving. And when attacking, you just stand still and you get a attack speed bonus. Or you move and you get the movement speed bonus. This is amazing. But if you move with also attack on, you don't actually get the bonus. And the icon actually, it glitches out a bit. Okay, so now I am basically playing tower defense, and I'm the tower. And I'm not actually defending, I'm attacking. And because of my glove, I have an absolutely enormous pickup range. Additional attacks. Or more damage. You know what, I like the additional attacks more. And yes, 15% additional attack, how does it work? You might think. But actually, some of the attacks are 3 arrows flying out, and some of the attacks are 2 arrows. Aha, it's that simple. Ooh, that's a health potion, nice. Okay, I need to keep going and keep searching for more braziers, because braziers also imply breakable boxes. Haha. And in those boxes you get gold for meta progression. Very useful. And also, braziers can burn enemies. Yes. You break the braziers and you let enemies walk on us. Does a lot of damage. Very neat. Okay, there should be an event happening right now. Okay, the skeletons, which means there should be another elite coming very soon. And yes, if you played Vampire Survivors, this game is also half an hour. And if you're looking at... Skeletons have shields. Look at us. And yes, the shields do protect the skeletons until you break them, that is. That's also very neat. And these are ranged guys. And they drop a lot of experience. And actually, enemies can get stuck inside the barrels and whatnot, if they appear inside of them. It's rare, but it does happen. Which means that if you somehow, someway lodge yourself in between the barrels and stop attacking, enemies won't be able to get to you. Though, I was never able to confirm that. That should be interesting to try. And of course you're seeing everything flying towards me. There is the global magnet that you can drop out of one of the barrels. It's random chance. Barrel or crate, you break that and you get the magnet. Very useful. Which is why I generally don't particularly bother picking up all the experience, because it will eventually fly towards me regardless. Though of course, if the experience is in your path, you might as well just pick it up while you're at it. Because, well, you do need the levels. And in this game, as usual, if you don't get powerful enough by the end, you don't get to finish the game. You die. That's it. More attack speed or more damage? More damage. And of course, that more damage is main weapon only, which is the arrows. Or the little purple things, and not the lightning. Unless if you noticed already, there are only a few types of enemies, and they alternate. So you start with skeletons, then you get slimes, then you get skeletons, then you get slimes, then you get something else, eventually. The dogs. It's all looking very old school. And like that, I broke the skeleton's shield, and he has no defense. So if you played a Vampire Survivors, this is the garlic. No, actually. Oh, that's the book, that's the Bible. There's no garlic. At least, I haven't found one. I'd love it. More damage. More damage all the time. There's another ability that I would like to get, which is effectively a shotgun in front of me, which fires 2 arrows, which is also separate to your basic attack, which is also arrows. I'd love to get that. More crits. Yes, you see me ignoring health for most part, because if I don't have enough damage and attack speed, my health really doesn't matter too much. Well, you know, because I'm ranged and I can't really get enough health, because I'll die anyway. Now if you're melee, you could argue having health, because you know, you're close and personal. But again, if you're trying to tank the enemies, you probably shouldn't do it. At least that's how I play. Go into enemies, face first, and die. No regrets. Anything? And there they are, the dogs. Like, what is that even? Like, it looks so strange. It's like someone playing with, you know, ZBrush and making a dog shape. Sure. They look very thematic and very, you know, in line with the general game look. So they don't actually feel out of place. No. Just don't get hit no matter what. What do I want? Movement speed, health regeneration, critical chance. How much do I actually have? So you can watch your stats in your spacebar. Pause. 30%. You know what? I'm happy with 30%. It's good enough. It's not overwhelming, but it actually is felt. Because I see a lot of crits happening. Which is good enough in my books. And my critical damage is 3 times as opposed to 2 times. Which is also very substantial. Base critical chance. Alright, any minute now there should be another boss. Ooh. Ball base damage. How about critical damage bonus? I don't think I'm going to rely on the balls too much because, while yes, they can be very strong, they don't spin around very quickly right about now, but my arrows, those hit like a truck. So you gotta go all in with one type of weapon. Okay, these enemies are about running out, so what's going to happen is going to be a different type of enemy appearing. And there it is. That's a boss. Hello. That's a big guy. And look at that. There's a brazier here. Strength for more damage or more attack speed. I think more attack speed. Because really, if you have a lot of crits and critical hit damage, you really want attack speed to go with that. Come on, step into the fire. One more. No. Step into the fire. Into the fire you go. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. That's good enough in my books. Oh no. How about I don't take a lot of damage right about now? Okay, it's time to run. Oh, region. I needed that. Well, I didn't take that, so I only need it now. And unfortunate as it is, right, when I need it, I don't have it. Okay, stay. Oh, that's the 2 health left. And I can tell you that. This is how I die every time. In a stupid way. Oh. Okay, that was good. And you know what? I think that does it for another good revisit. So yeah, if you're watching this far, subscribe or else. And of course, if you're subscribed, thank you very much. Have a nice day.